Today we examine renewed tensions in the Red Sea, based on a January 28th article from the Maritime Press titled, "Houthi Forces Signal Possible Resumption of Attacks," and how this development is once again delaying shipping lines' return to the Suez Canal. At the start of 2026, there were signs that security conditions around the Red Sea were gradually stabilizing. Recently, however, the situation has taken a clear turn for the worse. According to the report, the Iran-backed Houthi armed group in Yemen has strongly suggested it may resume attacks on commercial vessels operating in the Red Sea. This warning comes amid rising U.S. military pressure on Iran, including the deployment of an American aircraft carrier toward nearby waters. Over the past weekend, the Houthis posted a provocative video on platforms such as YouTube. The video reportedly featured the word "soon" and showed footage of a commercial ship on fire, sending a clear warning to the maritime industry. In a separate statement, the group claimed that the likelihood of a U.S. attack on Iran is increasing. They added that if such an attack were carried out, they would retaliate against both the United States and Israel. To understand why tensions are rising again, it is useful to look at reporting from international media such as Reuters and Al Jazeera. Multiple sources indicate that the U.S. government has hardened its stance toward Iran over concerns about nuclear development and regional proxy activity, while strengthening its naval presence in the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. In response, the Houthis have taken the position that an attack on Iran would be treated as an attack on themselves. By threatening disruption in the Red Sea, they are effectively using a key global logistics corridor as leverage. This geopolitical escalation is already influencing decisions within the shipping industry. In recent weeks, major container carriers had begun to consider a gradual return to Suez Canal routes, believing the security environment might allow it. However, the renewed Houthi warnings have forced a reassessment. French carrier CMA-CGM had indicated plans to return several Europe-bound services to the Suez Canal, but has now reversed course and confirmed it will continue operating via the Cape of Good Hope, prioritizing safety. Maersk, the world's largest container shipping company, had announced that its MECL service connecting India and the U.S. East Coast would return to the Red Sea and Suez Canal from January 26th. However, given the renewed threats, the likelihood of that decision being reconsidered has increased as crew and cargo safety remain paramount. Looking ahead, a full return to the Suez Canal now appears unlikely in the near term. For shippers, this means prolonged use of the Cape route, longer transit times, and continued high costs related to fuel and vessel operations. While freight rates had recently shown signs of softening as pre-Lunar New Year demand eased, renewed instability in the Red Sea could tighten effective vessel capacity once again. As a result, freight rates may stabilize or even rise in spot markets due to heightened risk awareness. If U.S.-Iran tensions were to escalate into direct conflict, risks surrounding the Strait of Hormuz would also intensify, potentially driving up oil prices and bunker surcharges. Cargo owners are advised to continue planning with longer lead times, review alternative routing options, and reconfirm business continuity measures. The shipping market remains highly sensitive to geopolitical risk, and close attention to developments will be essential. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.